Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan challenge day 5. Today we're going to be looking at 5 words: Nifaq, Endhara, Sultan, Shaheed, and Fadl. And Nifaq is the gerund form of the verb nafaqa, right? Which is to be a hypocrite, right? To be a hypocrite. So a munafiq is somebody that is a hypocrite, and nifaq is hypocrisy, right? And the root nun fa qaf has the meaning of dying or consume. If you look at nafaq, for example, which is it'd be a tunnel, right? You burrow through it, you consume what's in it, leaving nothing left behind, right? So you have this hole in between, right? It's been completely consumed and taken away. Now, some people say that and nifaq or nafaqa, munafiq, comes from nafaqa with the hamza at the end, which has to do with the dab, which is an animal that burrows in the ground, creates its own tunnel and goes in one way and comes out the other way, right? So it has two faces, right? Two faces that it deals with: the part that it goes in through and the part that it comes out of. Munafiq, hypocrite, is two-faced, right? We say that person is two-faced, right? They come in saying that they believe something, but they're really coming out the other side for benefit, right? So they're two-faced in that sense, just like a tunnel would have two sides. Okay, so munafiq, nafaqa, yunafiqu, etc. all have that root. The next word we're looking at is Sultan. Now, Sultan comes from the root sin lam ta. Sin lam ta has the meaning of overpower, right? To overpower. So when you say when Allah says lasallatahum alaykum, right? Like giving them the ability to overpower you. Okay, so sallata, to overcome someone, something. Right, so a sultan, which is the siga mubalagha of that, is the person that overpowers the people, right? And by which he takes command of the land. The sultan is the leader, right? And then you have sultan, meaning also a piece of evidence or testimony that cannot be refuted, because it overpowers any other testimony that you have. So that's sultan. The next word we're looking at is Endhara. Now, Endhara comes from the root nadir. Endhara comes from the root nun dha ra. And nun dha ra has the meaning of a wail, right? A scream, a shout, right? And it's a shout because of something that some kind of pain or what have you. And when we're talking about Endhara, now this is when you warn other people of something, right? You scream of a pain that they could be afflicted with, right? So a mundhir would be the warner. He warns them of something, of an impending army that's coming to invade them, of a problem, of a crisis, right? So a prophet is a mundhir because he warns the people of problems if they don't get in line with their creator's will. So mundhir, Endhara, nudhur will be plural of mundhir as well, of nadir, all with the same meaning. Now, shaheed has the root of sheen ha dal, which means testimony. When we have the verb shahida, is bearing testimony. All right, now shaheed again comes from that. He bears testimony to the truth of his cause. Tashahhud again is making yourself bear testimony every time when you pray. You sit down and you raise your finger, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. You are making yourself bear testimony to that. So that again is coming back to evidence, the roots, which means evidence or proof or testimony. Now I'm here trying to edit this video, and I remembered that I accidentally deleted or didn't record the part for the word Fadl. Now, Fadl, fa dod lam has the meaning of surplus or excess, So when you say Fadlullah, you're talking about because he has this infinite amount of grace and bounty that he has. You want just the excess that he has with him from it, as though to say that it's something insignificant, right? Fadl also can be used for the Latin is what is excess that comes out of the animal, right? The backside of the animal, because it's what is not needed from the body, right? So Fadl is excess in general. Fadlullah and Fadil and Fudala and all these other forms have to do with that origin, which is excess.